Yeah, I read a book by Cormac McCarthy relatively recently, Blood Meridian, and I didn't like it. It was kind of very disturbing to me. And I remember grappling with, cancel culture and like wondering whether this book should be canceled or whether this author should be canceled.
Really?
And
Why?
yeah, thinking it was just a dumb exercise to frame it in those terms. Blood Meridian is essentially a book about America expanding westward to the good old days of cowboys and Indians, right? Where people would get money for scalps, right? Native scalps or Mexican scalps. So in this book, in Blood Meridian, they go into Mexico, and all that is fine with me, right? The scalping and the genocide and the settler colonialism because it's based on history. What really pissed me off was Cormac McCarthy's description of Mexican women and Mexicans in general, but Mexican women in particular. He would describe them as like idiots, as like easily amused, as like half wits, and these really derogatory terms that I was just like, dude, they're not even part of the main story. They're just like bystanders. It's like faces that are observing the action, and you're describing them in this way. And I just looked up when he wrote it. He wrote it in 1985. And so I read it like maybe, 1 year ago, 2024 or something. And I was really appalled by that, particularly the descriptions that he gave of Mexican women, because to me, it wasn't even central to the book, right? Like it's kind of par for the course that he would paint in a negative light the natives, right? Savages, brutes, is like people that would go into a frenzy, into battle. And
So he was romanticizing the westward expansion?
I wouldn't go as far as to say that he was romanticizing it, but he was I don't even know like what he was doing, honestly, man. I kind of want to read the book again and like really hone in on the language he uses. But the first passing I gave of that book, again, like it was the way he described Mexican women that really offended me.